I've been waiting for so long to review these mega expensive golf clubs, and finally I have them in my hands. Hi everyone, my name is James Robinson. Welcome back to this YouTube channel. Today we have the PXG Sugar Daddy 2 wedges, and these things could set you back RRP £429 each. Now today's golfer rated these as 5-star, so pretty much the best wedges money can buy for all the money in the world. Now they're not mine, they're actually this fellow's. Gaz, how are you?
I'm good, thanks, yeah.
Now these look delightful, and when you turned up this morning with them I thought, you know what, I'm going to have to borrow them, and I'm sorry because they are brand new and I think I've hit them more than you have because I've been a pest and borrowed them.
Yeah.
We're going to probably ruin them today because we're going to test them within an inch of their life. We're going to test them in the bunker. We're going to see just how good they are, but we're going to have a little bit of a match.
We're always having a match.
We're always having a match. We're going to play for breakfast. I don't know if I've told you this.
Oh, we're really?
Yeah, we're going to play for breakfast.
Right, okay.
We're going to kick things off with the gap wedge. So we have,
cornflakes.
as you can see, cornflakes. As you can see, we have 50, 54 and 58, all in quite a high bounce setting. So part of the fantastic thing you can get with the PXG clubs is there's a dual bounce option. So there's two different bounce options. Did you know all this?
Hey you, yeah you. Do you know what kind of train this is?
I did, yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
And the reason why they're so expensive is because they're all cast. So they're all 3-part, is it cast or forged? Sorry.
Are they made out of one piece or not?
Yeah, and the reason why these are so expensive is because they are all forged out of one piece of steel, but they have to be forged 3 times, 8620 carbon steel to be precise, and apparently they are maximum fittable for maximum spin, which hopefully we're going to work out today. So, got 80 yards out there. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, so what we're going to do, we're going to have 3 balls each, the best one wins the point.
The best one wins a point. Now, what I like about these as well is, as you can see, apart from the dye that's on my hands from the greens, they're all full-faced. So did you get an option with that in the fitting, or are they just all full-faced?
No, believe it or not, they're all full-faced. It's the first time I've ever had full-faced wedges, but for me, I do have a reputation of catching them towards the toe.
Yeah.
So for me, I think it's going to be a great
Is it
addition.
going to bother you when they mark up? Because all golf clubs mark up, and I think when you do start spending more money on clubs and they mark up, it hurts that little bit more, doesn't it?
I think they'll mark up less than my old wedges because there were no grooves on toe at old wedges. So
The
they
good
did
news
mark.
is we might mark the middles up today, hopefully. So 80 yards, these should be maximum spin. For me, this 80-yard shot is a nice kind of sawn-off gap wedge. You can use a 54 if you want, but this is where I really want to test these. I actually hit a shot. I hit the first ever shot with this club on the first hole here at Woolley Park Golf Club from a similar distance, and I really enjoyed it. This was the shot. Oh, that felt so good. Be the club.
Shot.
So this is why I'm really excited to test these clubs. So these are longer than standard gas, so I'm going to grip down them. That sounded so good. Look how much spin that had on it. Is that still going?
Wow.
And this is where if you do get new wedges and new golf clubs and they are designed to spin more, sometimes spin hurts you. Sometimes spin isn't your friend. You need to learn how to use the spin. So if you go and spend 429, 8, 58, 12, like nearly £1,300 on these clubs, you need to learn how to use them, learn how to actually put them in place. I'm going to aim a little bit left and hope this one spins the same because distance was really good. Oh, watch this, Gaz. Just don't be long and come back. Oh, come on. Oh, that stayed on the slope. One thing I will say, because I've struggled to look for wedges this year that I want to use, and I've tested the SM10s, and the SM10s for me, I've said this already in the review, I potentially find them a little bit boring. Yes, they're a lot cheaper than these. You can probably get 3 SM10s almost for one of these. So it depends how much you want to spend, it depends where you want to go to get them. I don't think I've got a winner yet, Gaz. I think you can get inside both of those. I've not hit that one very well. How forgiving are they? You know what, that did actually okay, loads of spin on that one as well. So I've hit the green 3 times, tour average from here would be around 30 feet. So realistically, I think I've done okay there, but I've not pulled any trees up with potentially the world's most expensive wedges. Are you going 54, Gaz?
I am, yeah. Just to add to that, I think a lot of people would be saying I wouldn't buy these wedges at that price. But what I would say is that I've never seen a negative review about these wedges from people who've actually bought them.
Right, choose your white towel, mate.
If you use Insider it, because I'd agree, I probably wouldn't. I'd be reluctant to spend that much money, but
Here's one.
if you can afford to.
Yeah, how much performance gain would you want to see for it? That's the key, isn't it? How, like, say if you hit every chip shot 2 feet closer for the season, because that'd bring your scores down. You spend it on a driver, but maybe not on a wedge.
Yeah, that's a good point. What's more important?
Oh, that sounded nice. Is that moving on the wind a little bit? Interesting how we have totally different turf interaction as well.
Yeah, well, I'm a bit scared of hitting turf.
But that's why, so on all of these, we do actually have more bounce. So 13-degree bounce is quite a lot, especially for a 50-degree.
That's what happens when I hit
Yeah,
the
and that's
turf.
why you need more bounce, isn't it? That one wasn't your best one.
I've got to get used to it.
I'm not sure who's winning, if yours is winning or mine's winning.
Here, so I need to do something. Turn better, Gaz. Oh, that's going to look great, isn't it, on camera? Fantastic performance.
Money well spent, I'll get the divots.
I'm going to get some right stick. Is it rolling?
Oh, Jesus. Can Bobby hit one?
Can Bobby hit one?
Bloody hell, Bobby, not green side. You doing, lad? Oh, Bobby, honestly, what's going on? Bobby, you love golf, don't you? Scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love golf? 11, boss. Don't be like that, Bobby. There's a ball there. Come on, Bobby, lad. If Bobby gets inside all of us, he buys breakfast.
Shot.
Oh, wow.
He's done it.
I think he probably has done it, you know.
Yeah, that's a bit long.
Extra hash browns for me, please, Bobby. Okay, so James won up. My second shot was the closest, so we'll take that all day. Even though distance control there wasn't quite at our best. Gaz, 54-degree.
I'm going to go 54.
Plenty of bounce. This is really tight knit as well, so quite difficult to chip off, especially at this time of year. Would you go 54 here? Would you go 58, a bit more loft?
I'd probably go putter at minute.
So you can see I was bruising the turf here with that 13-degree. Interesting, you went for 13-degree on all of them as well, bounce-wise.
Yeah.
So, and it doesn't look offensive either. Sometimes you get high bounce wedges and they look awful, but I think that actually still looks quite nice. So,
We've done with about 20-degree.
ooh, not quite enough check. Nice low shot though. There we go. And that's like, that almost checked on the second bounce, didn't
Yeah.
it? Feel-wise, they do feel really soft, and I struggle to find wedges that do feel soft, so I'm quite happy with that. So far, would I be paying $500 a wedge? I don't know. I think fitting-wise,
Yeah.
PXG get that far into the fitting. I'd be really interested to test these properly in my specs, because Gaz has a huge advantage today that these are in his specs.
Well, you said that, but I'm still getting used
Have you got
to
the
it.
58 there?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd go 58 here, you know, a little bit more loft and just try and pop it a little bit more. The key here is turf interaction, isn't it?
Yeah. It's releasing the club, I think.
Like that.
Yeah.
See, that felt like a nicer shot than the one that's closer, but you're going to go 58 or
I just
54?
love how confident you are with any bloody golf club.
I think that's just because I test so many, though. You've just got to trust your technique.
Well, that's one thing I can't trust.
So would you be better off spending money on lessons?
Yeah, definitely. I'd agree on that. I think that's going to be the next step.
Keep that face rotating.
I'm trying to kind of like,
Yeah, that's why you're digging it. If you let it weight left and let the club face rotate around your body, that's when you start engaging the bounce more.
yeah.
Exactly. There you go. I'm really glad that's further away, because you give someone a lesson and then they beat you. It's the most frustrating thing in the world. That launched so nice for a 54 as well.
That's better. I think I've just not been turning as well. Come on, let's see if we can get it in.
Nice, Gaz. Nice. It's still not enough, but it's lovely. Now, this is what you've all come for. We're going to test these clubs out of the bunker now and see just how good they are. Are you ready to say goodbye to your lovely, fresh?
Can we have another game after this so I've got a chance to half it? Or is it only 3 games?
We can have another one if you want. The closest to the pin
All right.
to finish. Bobby, have a go.
Come on then, Bobby.
Bobby's going for a slam dunk. Really? I'm a bit of a wizard, Gaz. Right. Are those mine or yours? They're
They're
mine, aren't they?
yours.
Do you want me to go first or do you
Yeah,
want to
you go first.
Right.
Might as well.
This is where, for me, 58 degree, full face grooves, loads of bounds, you really don't get much better than that. If it feels as good as the other ones do, especially out the sand, then we're laughing. We'll move that, whatever that is. Would you go high here or just duff and run?
High. Short.
Go. Not the strike I wanted actually. How many times around do you think people use wedges?
A lot.
It's probably that then putter, isn't it?
Yeah.
Unless you're playing really well and hitting greens in
Yeah,
reg.
true.
Oh. Tried to get a little bit fun with that one. I'm really interested to see how this face marks up, you know.
I'm not. Short. Well done.
We've got a towel. I'll let you go first and then we'll see. Because for me, I would hope that they're that expensive. Maybe they don't mark up as much as other wedges, so they might last a little bit longer. And the grooves are right on the USJ limit as well, so you're going to get as much spin potential as you can possibly get. Come on, guys, you've got this. Oh, delightful. Bit of spin as well. Oh!
So much.
You know what? You're clipping them lovely.
Oh, that were two hands there.
Pressure caught you
I've
on the
got
last
such a
one.
bad habit of just being lazy.
Guys, that is a clean sweep for Robinson with the new PXG Sugar Daddy 2 wedges. But I must admit, I'd be really tempted to try. Oh, let's have a look. Don't pick the rake up with them. Are you insane, man?
Let's go and clean them up.
Let's clean them up. Picking rake up with them. So which side of the towel?
No, inside. What about your towel, you cheeky sod?
All right.
Said not green side.
I don't care, Bobby. It's a towel. I'm really not bothered.
And
I'll
give me
use
2
white
weeks,
side
I'll
as
be a
well.
walking advert for these.
What, the towels?
No, wedges. I just need some practice.
Right. So, I don't think that's bad. Trying to get the shadows away so you can see. A little bit of a mark in the middle where I kind of thinned that first one. But to say it's rough, wet sand, the thing is, they always look good when they mark in the middle. It's when you mark the toe, isn't it, where it
Yeah.
starts to get a little bit awkward. But guys, that's a clean slate for Robinson with the new PXG Sugar Daddy 2 wedges. If you've enjoyed that, smash that subscribe button below. Guys, I've really enjoyed these.
And I'm going to start enjoying them.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.